Hi, good morning. So this is day 2 of our Shillong trip. We are in Shillong Padang. We are here staying in a cabin stay. It looked very nice, but it's really horrible. One of the cabins had cockroaches. Then there were webs everywhere in the room. Used toothpaste. And it was so annoying because we paid so much for this property. We paid so much for this cabin stay, and there's no service whatsoever. So it's all in all really not worth it. We're just hoping that our boat ride here would be good. So that is something that is keeping us hopeful. Otherwise, the stay was kind of useless. So yeah. Anyways, the view is nice. So that is something that is saving my energy. But that's that. Silver lining, we are going for a boat ride. Hopefully that'll be nice. We'll see the clear water and everything. So I'm excited for that. Okay then, I'll keep you updated. Bye. We are getting ready for our boat ride here in Shillong Padang. Putting on the life jacket.
No swimming, no
Oh my god, this is too big. But I guess
Here we are.
it's quite hot and like the weather has been disappointing as well. Okay, so we have left for the boat ride. God, the water is quite clear, huh? I don't know if you can see. Look at this. Look at the clarity of the water. Can you see the rocks? Look at that. Oh my god. This is so beautiful. Just look at the rock and the color. It's really nice. This is nice. This is going to be one of the experiences that I will kind of remember. From this trip, the water is very clear. You can see the pebbles and the stones and the rocks inside. And also some fishes. Look at the water there. Look at those women there. They're fishing. So the experience was really nice. The water here is really very clear. You could see the rocks, you could see the tiny fishes. It was beautiful. It was like blue and green and crystal clear water. Highly recommend doing boating here in Shillong Padang. It was a really beautiful experience. But we came across these two entitled men who had their speakers blasting. They were passing by us, and I just said, "Could you please reduce the volume a little bit?" So one of them was actually ready to reduce the volume, but there was another one. His male ego was so big. He just asked me, "Why do you want me to reduce the volume?" And before I could say anything, the boat moved away, and I was like, "Okay, let it be." And then they started abusing and saying, like, "How dare she ask us to reduce the volume?" And I was like, "What the hell is that?" I don't understand. How can educated people do that? It's so basic. You're out here in nature, everyone is rowing, everyone could have their music up. No one did, right? So at least have some like basic etiquettes. If someone is asking you to, even if you don't want to, please don't abuse someone. At least don't like misbehave. The most basic. And they were, well above 30. I don't know why people do that. Such people should not be allowed to enter any place. Like literally, they should not be allowed to be at any nice beautiful place. Don't you think so? We have left. We are going back to the parking lot. It was so problematic when we brought these issues to the staff, that there were cockroaches and it was not clean and the duvet cover was torn. All of these, they became so aggressive. Like they started talking to us aggressively. We were asking them to just make us talk to the owner so that we could talk to him, tell him what is happening and everything. And ultimately we got to talk to him. All in all, he was also very aggressive, to be honest. And they were threatening us to call the police, which is insane. Like, who does that? Your customer is giving you a feedback, you're not ready to take it, and you're just charging at them. Anyways, these are the stories you then remember, right? Some stories to tell later. Oh god, what an adventure. People are weird, but that's how it is. Okay then, I'll see you at the next stop. So we have come to this waterfall near Shnong Padang. It's called Krangsuri Waterfalls. It's 1 hour from Shnong Padang. It's quite a twisty and turning route. So if you feel nausea while traveling, do keep some tablets ready or anything that makes you feel better ready, because yes, it can be a little difficult, the journey. Anyways, we have reached here. It's just like 10-15 minutes walk from the parking lot. So we are headed to the base of the waterfall. There were a lot of cars parked, but I'm hoping that we'll still get some space and we'll still be able to, relax a little bit, because it has been quite a trip till now. The weather is nice. I love waterfalls. I love waterfalls. So, so yes, I'm excited. So we're out at the waterfall now. We're going back to the parking lot. Such a beautiful experience. The waterfall was I can't speak. The waterfall was very, very beautiful and the water was so clean, but super, super cold because the sun was completely hidden by the clouds. But it was amazing. Like, highly, highly recommend. But be ready for the climb back. You know how if you do any water activity, you anyways feel tired, and then climbing back up, it's like the biggest task of the day. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Let's go. Let's go. We have left from Krangsuri waterfalls. We are going back to Shillong now. It's been a quite hectic day, to be honest, but at the end, this waterfall experience, I think, changed everything for us, and I'm so happy we got to know about this through our cab driver. And luckily, one of my friend's friend went there some days ago and we saw her stories, and that's how we decided that let's just go and check it out. So I think travel is all about that, like unexpected moments, places that you don't know about, and random people recommending you those places, and then those things turning to be the best ones. I think that's the whole point of travel, I think. Anyways, let me show you the view because it's quite nice. It's the dry season, remember, so it's not really green right now, but during the monsoon all this will be super green and way more beautiful. I'll go back now to my friends and have some food. Super hungry. Bye.